Francesca, good morning.
Good morning, my Love Bites gang.
Yay.
How are you?
Doing great. How you been?
I'm good. Ready for the big question.
All right, you got it. And this question comes into us, and I'll read the question, then we'll get your thoughts. All right, so let's see. I have been seeing, it says, I've been seeing we will call her Sarah. Okay, I've been seeing we will call her Sarah for about a year. We have an intimate relationship, but it's not because I'm attracted to her. I'm really not. But we have a lot of fun together, a lot in common. But sexually, I'm just not that into her. I was hoping the chemistry would eventually come, but it hasn't, and I don't think it will now. I don't want to end the relationship, so please don't tell me that's the option. I care a great deal for her. I know she's attracted to me, which makes it even harder to deal with. Can a relationship really go anywhere without chemistry, Francesca?
Oh my, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. But seriously, so you aren't into her, but you're having sex anyway? Meanwhile, she thinks that you're into her, right? Dude, you gotta grow up. And now I'm gonna shut up before I get in trouble. Beth, what do you think?
Yeah, no, when this question came in, I was instantly enraged because this guy is using her and you don't care about her. It sounds like you guys have some level of friendship, but you have said that you don't find her attractive. You don't think there's a lot of chemistry, but yet you still are intimate with her. You are using her. And if you really cared about her, you let her loose so she can go find somebody who actually finds her beautiful and attractive. And it makes me sad that Sarah, this woman Sarah, does have feelings for him on a physically attractive side and an emotionally attractive side. So she probably thinks that she's in a relationship with this guy. But on his side, he doesn't really like her. He's just not that into her. She's a placeholder, and he knows it because he didn't want us to tell him to end the relationship because he knows deep down inside he should if he's going to be any kind of a good person at possible.
Exactly. Well, you know something? I want to talk about chemistry a little bit since that's what he mentioned. But before we do, Rob, I would love your thoughts.
Oh, yeah. No, I think he has to end it immediately, I would say.
Oh, cut it out. You're just saying that because you're agreeing with us.
No, I'm not. We don't agree on everything. But no, in this case, I think he's just wasting her time. I don't want to see anybody just wasting their years away. That he keeps hoping it's going to come, but he doesn't. I mean, I don't know. The guy is clear that he says it's never going to be an option. So
exactly. I mean,
so
no
don't
chemistry.
Tell me it's an option.
Yeah.
Then I think that unfortunately we have to just be straight and clear with this guy. He's got to move on. It's not fair to Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
No, that's my opinion.
Well, that's not even her real name. But
well, whoever it is, Sarah,
whoever she is. But
Jenny
listen,
or Maria.
She's named Sarah for this,
Exactly.
But
so, the deal is this. No chemistry, no relationship. And I really believe that. I mean, it's not that a relationship can't function without some chemistry. I mean, there's different types of chemistry, right? It's not only physical. There's emotional and even intellectual connection. That can create chemistry. But there is nothing quite like the physical, the indescribable OMG, right? Seriously.
No, absolutely. And also, I think maybe he says that they have fun together. So if there's some level of fun, there has to be some level of chemistry. And I'm like, I don't think you actually care about who Sarah actually is. I think you care about how Sarah makes you feel. And you enjoy that feeling and you want to just keep it going because, I don't know, maybe you're bored with your life or you just want a placeholder in your life. But also, don't you want to go out and find someone that you find attractive, that you actually want to be with? I don't understand why this guy is hanging out in limbo as well.
No, it's not good for either one of them, right?
Well, it's fine for him. He's probably feeling understood. He probably sort of feels like he's home, that sort of instant comfort that he might feel with someone. He's talking like, they get along really well.
Yeah, but it's not the full...
It's
but
not.
All those
it's
attributes
not.
You could say about your own mother, like...
Well, I remember meeting a guy years ago, and we had like this amazing intellectual connection. It was and it was really sexy. And I didn't have that. When I first met him, I did not find him attractive. But as soon as he opened up his mouth and we started talking, it was like, wow, this guy's hot. Mm-hmm. Right? So, I mean, there are different forms of chemistry, but you've got to have at least a couple. And you've said, right from the get-go, you're just not into her, And so, you could have the shared values, you could have friendship, you could have mutual respect. But if it actually lacks that magnetic kinetic energy. But you know that, Joe Schmo. Okay, you know that. So that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of answer he wants from this question.
Oh, what he wants us to say that he can keep having sex and not feel guilty about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a year. It's not like this is a 3-month kind of thing. This has been a long time, and I feel bad for Sarah. Sarah could probably have wedding bills in her mind. You know, from Sarah's point of view, she probably thinks this is a great relationship that's been going on a year.
You know, maybe this is going to go somewhere.
So, Sarah, if this sounds like your situation, you got to go. Block him.
Well, Beth, you're like Beth the blocker. No. That's what we can start calling Beth the blocker.
I don't think this guy deserves having this woman in his life, honestly.
No, I don't think so. But, listen, there is a sweet spot, okay?
Okay.
And that you can have healthy relationships, obviously. They don't have to have that, like, wild chemistry. Sometimes that can actually be a little dangerous. But moderate chemistry, high compatibility, that's enough to spark to keep an attraction alive. But, and that'll also be enough to, during those really tough storms in a relationship, right? That can work. Think steady fire, not fireworks that burn out in seconds. But you got to have something. And it's very clear that you want us to give you permission to have sex with no guilt. So, right? Yeah. That's really...
No, I agree. And I agree. You're right. If we're talking about a lack of chemistry, I think a lot of people confuse butterflies in their stomach for, being in love, or that's my soulmate, when oftentimes butterflies in your stomach could be your red flag going off.
Well,
they say that you should look for the person who makes you feel calm and stable. But at the end of the day, if this guy does not find this woman attractive, that is not fair to her. She deserves to be desired. She deserves to be thought of as beautiful, especially if she's being intimate with that person.
Exactly.
So cut her loose. That is the best thing you could possibly do for her. If you really care about her, let her go.
That's right, because Beth said so. And one last note, you are... and when Beth says...
I'm mad.
What did I just call you, Beth? No. What did I already forgot?
Yeah, Beth the blocker.
Beth the blocker.
No.
Oh, yeah. But something I just want to mention real quickly.
Well, yeah.
That, something, chemistry can get dangerous. And that is definitely something that I will leave you with, is that, when you meet someone that you're wildly attracted to, your brain kind of dumps dopamine. You start like walking with that step in your skip. No, that skip in your step. I can't even talk today, right? And you're full of pleasure and excitement and bonding, right? But it's risky because it's basically a neurochemical cocktail that can make you overlook flaws, rush into intimacy, and ignore those red flags. So don't mistake adrenaline for love. That being said, let her cut her loose. I'm telling you, right?
Yeah, and if that's you listening and you feel that your guy is treating you like that or whoever, you should walk away too, right?
Yeah, totally.
Well, it's obviously going to be harder for that person, but
no, it does sound like that. But hopefully she can do that, and we'll call her Sarah. And wherever you are, we hope you can get away from this guy. And we're not going to validate this guy.
Yeah, and we love you, Sarah.
Yeah, go Sarah. Sarah, you deserve somebody who finds you attractive and beautiful.
Okay, now, dude, don't call the radio station and start complaining about us either.
No.
Actually, I would like to tell this guy to meet me on the street. Have a word with him.
Wow.
I'll show you chemistry, buddy.
Wow. Wow.
She's so fresh.
Hey.
He deserves it.
Yes.
All right. Text line at 781-837-4900. Francesca. Of course, we have Francesca on every week at this time. And don't forget as well, we've got Truth Bomb Tuesday as well. A little kiss from Love Bites. We do that on Tuesday mornings about 8:26. Been a lot of fun with that. Francesca, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.